Hey, hi friends, welcome to the B.ScIT M.ScIT question and answer series. Myself Guru, and today we are going to do the following program from a B.ScIT question paper. That is a program that would print the value 123.6789 in a fixed format with the following specification. Our specifications are correct to the 2 decimal places and print the value, and first one correct to the 0 decimal places and print the value. So if you have any queries or any doubts regarding this session, just feel free to mail me on this email ID, that is gurumatrix2004@gmail.com. So let's begin our session now. So I will be doing this practical by using the Visual Studio 2010 console application. But before starting up the session, before I start up the actual coding, let me tell you how to do the formatting, how to format this input number, that is 123.6789, because we need to correct up to the 0 decimal places and we need to correct up to the 2 decimal places. So how to do that? So there is a method to do this, and that method is called as string.format. The string.format method takes the pattern and the value, okay, and depending upon the pattern it formats the value. So let's say there is a pattern with the pattern starts with the curly braces, open and close, and inside the pattern you need to specify the pattern. Okay, inside the curly braces you need to specify the pattern, that is let's say I'm just specifying the pattern as 0 decimal places. So it starts with the 0:0 and the value, that is 123.6789. okay, so this is how we have to format the particular number or format the particular string by using the string.format. So let's say there is a second scenario that is called as correct to the 2 decimal places, and how to do that, let me just show you. Point 2 decimal places, 1 2, that's it, you are done. So now the second one will format as correct up to the 2 decimal places, and first one will format as 0 decimal places, means it will correct to the 0 decimal places, and second one will correct to the 2 decimal places. So we will get the formatted output string. So by using the string.format we can format any number, okay, and it takes the pattern and it takes the input number. As you can see, this is a pattern. The pattern is always specified in the curly braces, okay, and the value, and it takes the pattern and the value and display the formatted output string. Now let's do this practical by using our Visual Studio 2010 console application. Now to do that, I will be opening up my Visual Studio 2010. As you can see that I'm just opening up my Visual Studio 2010. Let's create a console application. Simple. Go to the file. To create the console application, go to the file, say new, say project. Step by step, we are going step by step. See, as you can see friends, on the right hand side my language type is Visual C#. okay, as I am selected here also Visual C#. Console application, my framework is 4.0. and I will say okay. So the creation of console application has been successful. As you can see that Visual Studio has created the console application environment for me with some default libraries and the nice namespace with a class program which includes static void main method, and inside here I am going to write my program. So that is double input is equal to 123.6789 is my value. Console dot write line okay. Inside here I'm going to write string dot format. So string dot format. Okay, as you can see that it is asking me the pattern. Okay, so I need to give the pattern, that is format, which format I want the output. So to display the format, let me just display some message. Correct up to 0 decimal places. That is input. Okay, now let's just display the output and check whether we get the output correct or not. So Control F5 shortcut. See, correct up to the 0 decimal places. We got the formatted output string as 124. Our current value was, input value was 123.6789, which is just rounded to to 124. So we have corrected up to the 0 decimal places. Now let's do for the same scenario for 2 decimal places. Let me just copy this. .022 and let me just run this program. See, 123.68. Our current value was 123.6789 and it is corrected up to the 2 decimal places, that is 123.68. Let me just change the word here as 2 and yes. So correct up to the 2 decimal places, that is 123.68, and correct up to the 0 decimal places, that is 124. So this was a very simple program, so by using the string dot format you can format any input number, like you can get the output number for currencies. You can get the let's say if you want to correct up to the 4 decimal places or 5 decimal places, you will get. Okay, so for money, like if you want a dollar symbol also, you will also get that. So you can do many things by using the string dot format method. You just need to use the pattern, you need to use the correct pattern, and depending upon the pattern it will display the output. Okay, so this was a simple program, and for this simple program it was asked in B.ScIT B.ScIT question paper in the October 2010 for 6 marks. So this simple programs looks like simple, but it was asked for 6 marks. So it is very simple by get the 6 marks. So like this, if you have any queries or any doubts regarding the same session or any questions that relates to the B.ScIT question paper, feel free to ask me, and get good marks in the exam. Yeah, so thank you very much, friends. Thanks a lot. Yeah.